Live forever in Dayz or die trying. We get one survivor. We've named her Daisy, and she simply must survive solo unofficial for all of 2025. And even though it's a solo, I'm not alone. I read the comments and respond to all of your comments every single episode. And my daughter Brooklyn is by my side for most of these episodes. Over the year, we will get to know each other well. Can we survive all of 2025? I don't know, but let's survive today.
I stink.
Enjoy.
What is good, everybody? Back in the life of Daisy, in Dayz, trying to survive all of 2025. I got Brooklyn with me. Brooklyn, say what's up.
What's up?
So we have a bunch of meat we need to cook up. We don't want to cook, but we might have to. This is like episode 35 or 36 or 37 or something, trying to survive on an official server. And this server's picking up. It's getting more and more populated, so not great. We're going to go loot this area. I'm not 100% sure where we are. We're a little southeast of Northwest Airfield. And we're heading southwest, over to Zvir. I love that area. So at some point. But we're not trying to build a base. We already did that. It got raided. We take missions. Right now we need the white teddy bear to complete all 4 teddy bear mission. We've completed 10 missions, I think. So if you have a mission you want me to run to keep me accountable, to keep me from just huddling behind a tree, put it in the comments. Brooklyn, I think we do have to cook in this town. What do you think? Well, let's loot it. If we can find a gas canister, we have the rest of the ensemble. And we don't have to have a fire in a house. But if we do, we'll do 1 round of fire in a big oven. Oh, we got the cooking pot, so we can cook anywhere. I don't see any signs of other survivors here. But maybe we get lucky. So how are you, Brooklyn?
Good.
Question of the day. We'll read back your answers next time. Give me an item from your childhood that was like nostalgic for you. I'll go first. Mine is my Walkman. My second Walkman.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, G.I. Joe's for sure. My Walkman. I had the yellow one with the rubber buttons that was super nostalgic. Super satisfying with those buttons, and it had the yellow headphones that were like the best headphones at the time. The first Walkman I had no, I forget what you call it, like latch where you put the tape in and close it. It was just broken, so you just put the cassette right on the little spindle thingies, and it would just spin. No cover for it. Boys to Men, Motown Philly was the single I had. My cousin gave me my first cassette tape. All right, something from your childhood that's nostalgic for you. Brooklyn, what do you think? You're still kind of in childhood. You're 12, but
I have a couple.
think back to when you were really little.
I have a couple.
All right, let's hear them nice and loud in the mic. Lean in.
I have glitter gliders.
Glitter gliders, I remember that.
Those are like basically princess dolls, kind of, that were really tiny, but you could clip the dresses onto them. Oh, if that makes sense? Like there's a mold inside the dress, and you could clip them on, and then the bottom had like little wheels. So they were glitter gliders. The dresses were glittery. And
Yep,
then
I remember those.
Shopkins. Those are basically shop items that look really cute because they have eyes and arms and legs.
yeah, they're like a shopping cart with
Yeah.
eyes, ears, and legs, and yeah, I remember those.
My Little Pony.
Yep.
Little.
Oh, you had a
Ponies.
bunch of those little ponies.
Yeah. Polly Pockets.
Polly Pockets. Yes, those were more expensive. The rest of your
Yeah.
stuff was cheap.
I don't know why they were more expensive. They're like these tiny little dolls.
Polly Pockets.
Like they're like tinier than your pinky nail. They're so tiny.
Yeah, they're really small. Like Polly Pocket.
Yeah, I think those are the biggest ones.
Those are good. I remember when you got glitter gliders, and it was Christmas. You were opening. You're used to. It was the first Christmas that you were really. I don't know if I have a thing to lock these doors so we can cook in here. I found a canister. Did you see that? I found a gas canister.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, the lock pick, so I can lock the house. So we're collecting teddy bears. We just need the white one. We've been looking for a while. There's the pink one. I thought I had a way to lock the door. All right, let's cook. Walter White quote. Okay. You want to grab the phone there? We'll read some comments. You can kind of summarize them if you want to read it quietly and then summarize. Is Les the first one? Les, thank you for supporting this series and this channel. I know you wake up and you watch Live Forever. If you're looking at that rooster in my inventory, that is not to be eaten. That is our pet. His name is Big Pasta. Okay, we're going to cook one round and then be on our way. So we'll drop this.
Les says he woke up at 4 a.m., went back to sleep, then woke up at 7 a.m., went back to sleep. Oh, to drop off Kira at school. And then, boom, suddenly it was 11 a.m. And he's watching you
me live forever. Or try to live forever. Today could be the day, guys. I hope not. But today could be the day. Someone gets the better of Daisy. But finding this is helpful. We've been looking for one for a while. What do we got next?
Hannah really appreciates that I'm here.
Yeah, Hannah likes having Brookie here because Hannah plays, and Hannah, you have your kids like kind of watch over your shoulder. And there's other games that we actually play together, like Minecraft Dungeons or Minecraft. Those are fun.
Java wants to see a new Dayz set in the 80s in Japan.
80s in Japan. I asked last time if you had a new Dayz, what era, what location would you want it set in? 80s Japan sounds awesome. Mixture of like machine guns, Uzis, and like samurai swords and blades. Sick. I don't know. Oh, that's right. We're watching this show called Real Stories with... I gotta keep listening. It's hard to hear with this. Okay, am I done? They're done. Switch off. Let's put this hot frying pan in our back pocket. Oh no.
What?
I got the glitch that it's going to keep making noise. We got to log out and then log back on.
Oh.
Alright guys, we'll be right back. Words as weapons. Alright, glitch is done. Sweet. So, Brooklyn, we were saying... Oh yeah, that show we're watching. It's on YouTube. And the main character, you can tell, is also the director. And he looks for every opportunity to put his musical skills on display. It's like a low-budget show. And he was singing to his wife in one of them. And the line goes... He's like on his guitar. And the line goes... Machine gun kisses, viciously fictitious. Machine gun kisses, viciously fictitious. Okay, we've searched all that. Now, which way do we want to go? I think we want to go west. So if that's north, west would be that way. Okay. On our way. And I remember when you had glitter gliders. That was the first Christmas that you were able to sort of be conscious of what's going on.
Yeah.
But the first few gifts that came in like a week before Christmas were for like adults. But we'd let you open it. So you'd open 3 or 4 gifts by then, but they're all like boring stuff. Like a pack of pepperoni with cheese or something. And
What?
you're like, you know, like food or, you know, and you weren't.
Pack of pepperoni with cheese?
Well, yeah.
Who
like,
gives that
like a
as a gift?
charcuterie thing or something.
Yeah.
And you would open it but not be excited because you're like, yeah, meh. So you thought presents were just like things that you open were boring. And then when it was actually Christmas and the first one you opened, you were opening it kind of boring, like thinking this is not going to be fun. You're just this chubby little kid. And then when you saw it was glitter gliders, you gasped and you did a double take. You opened it and you're like, and then like you looked away and then you looked back at it again. You're like, this is actually really cool. And I'll never forget that moment when you gasped and did a double take because you expected it to be like a boring adult, you know, something stupid because that's what you've been opening.
Yeah, pepperoni and cheese.
Yeah, pepperoni and cheese. I don't remember if anyone actually gave us pepperoni and cheese, but the stuff's so boring I don't remember it. It was viciously fictitious.
Aggressively fake.
Machine gun kisses, viciously fictitious. That'd be another good, hilarious thing to read out next episode if you got really cheesy lyric lines from a song. Put them down there like this. Have you ever thought about how dumb this song is?
Ricky says he wakes up at 3 a.m. and is in the truck at 4 a.m. for 11 hours and almost 400 miles later, and 15 deliveries and 75 tires later, back home watching.
Ricky, keep on trucking our goods, man. We underestimate how important you are to society. driving goods from place to place, 11-hour days, 400 miles. Dude, you are the glue that keeps this society moving, keeps it together. People like you. Underrated. You know, you got folks working under the streets and the sewers. You got folks delivering goods. You got all these people like getting up on towers and fixing wires and stuff. We so don't value you guys enough. So good on you, Ricky. Keep going strong. Appreciate it. I think Jason's next. And Jason, you stay strong too, good brother. Got to be praying for Jason, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Going through some medical treatments. Go ahead and read out Jason's if you would.
He said he's never answered the bad movie question. His favorite is Army of Darkness.
Oh, classic. Army of Darkness.
What's that about?
It's an old like dead people are rising up again, and they're like skeletons, and it's kind of low budget. We actually might dig it nowadays. Like it's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
It's that perfect blend of like really bad, but you can follow the story, really cheesy acting, really just a classic quote unquote horror movie.
Oh.
We'll try to find out what town this is. We can finally figure out where we are. We go in here and start eating a little bit. Anything else from Jason?
I think later in the comments.
Okay.
Java says he woke up today at 6:30 a.m. with his eye glued shut from allergies.
Oh yeah, he's dealing with some allergies over there. Talked to him just yesterday. It's rough.
Corey says if they created a new Dayz, he wouldn't mind seeing 1870s Wild West era United States of America.
Oh, Wild West Dayz. That would be cool. Yeah, I could see that.
Wait, isn't that like Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, you know what? There's Undead Nightmare. Yeah.
Oh,
That's Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare. Yeah. It's like a zombie Wild West.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Jason also says, "Zing for your daughter Brooklyn."
Zing,
like
remember?
that
I think you zinged your sisters at the end of last episode, and I was like, zing. Kind of keeping an eye on the town while we're eating our snack.
He says he wants to help you contribute to the channel by commenting.
You know what? All of you guys, when you comment, it sends the video out a little farther. Helps me reach more people. Helps the channel. And ultimately, the reason I love the channel, I would not be this consistent though. And lately I know I've stumbled. I do a pretty good job of staying on course. But every now and then life just gets too overwhelming and I can't keep the routine. But I do my best to keep videos rolling out. Right now it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for sure. And then Wednesday, Thursday are kind of bonuses.
Oh.
I think that's one of those ones just runs and stops.
Wait, but his arms were up. Oh, never mind.
But the reason I really try, and sometimes even when it's very inconvenient, is because we are building this as like a way to make a few bucks for your college one day. Or if you get a full ride scholarship, your sisters help pay theirs.
Or you just get a little richer.
Or I just get richer. You know, let's do it that. Let's go with that option. Why didn't we think of that? Let's just get richer.
Yeah.
So rich. Got a can of beans and a Coke. I'm rich. I see the name of this town, and maybe you can look it up. We'll come back to the comments. Morn, Nebraska. M-O-R-N something.
It's not this map, is it?
It is. We'll find it later. Don't even worry about it. Let's get through the comments. I'm sorry. Morn, I'll find it. We'll probably loot this town here. We'll just kind of keep heading west. It really ultimately doesn't matter. As long as we kind of head southish, and we'll take a hard west here. Then we'll be fine. Is mine pristine? Mine might be wet. Worn. Let's go with a new hat.
Noise.
I mean, it's the same, but...
G4 says he really likes your comment.
Oh, thanks, G-Force. If you guys have channels, let me know. I have a channel, and I'll go subscribe to your channel. Some of these names make me think that you have a channel. Oh, I heard a step. I think it's zombies. Always scary because the deadliest element in this game is other players. Now I do pretty well talking to other players. Okay.
Oh, Dad, your mic is on. Just kidding.
Bah, you got me good.
So funny.
See if we get one shot. Yes. Called my shot. Dude, it's so great we found that gas canister. We've been looking for that for a long time. All right, what else we got in the comments, Brooklyn?
Bob Simmons says he would like to see Dayz in ancient Chinese setting with samurai zombies.
Samurai
They still have
zombies.
firearms.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, with still some guns in there. Yep.
Yeah.
Got a church. We can leave an offering.
Java said I had another zing. I don't really remember the last one.
I think right at the end of the episode, you zinged your sisters. I can't remember what you said.
Oh well. Jason also says he liked the medieval era in Europe days in Dayz with
What the?
Oh.
Server set. We are just having weird issues. Okay. And there's a mad monk right there. I hope it's still there when we get back. What was that you were reading? We'll finish that comment.
He really likes this episode. He wants to see Dayz in the medieval era.
Ooh,
in
medieval.
Europe.
Nice.
With catapults and tree buckets.
Ooh, catapults.
Yeah.
Dang. That's Jason. That's a good idea.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. Again. 13-minute kind of minimum. Okay, is the Mad Monk still here? And booyah. That's a dumb thing we used to say. What's a dumb thing you guys say when you're excited? Or used to, Brooklyn? That's another good comment. Something dumb that you used to say. Like out of excitement.
No.
If you really want to get crazy, booyakasha.
What? What?
Booyah, booyakasha. Anyway, while we were on the server reset, my friend Larry texted me about helping with Vacation Bible School, helping watch the parking lot for kids wandering or, when they have to cross, but also for evildoers who have bad intentions. And we call him Fanny Pack Larry. It's a great nickname. Why, Brooklyn? Because he has a fanny pack. He looks like he's from Miami in the 80s. Like, he dresses like, kind of like bright yellow shirt, tucked in, snazzy pants. He's like 55 years old, buff, short, and he has a fanny pack. And it was always funny seeing him at church in a fanny pack. Everyone just, Fanny Pack Larry. And he's in construction, very successful, strong, talks like this, He's got a fast car, tough guy. But he's got a fanny pack. So that was always like I don't know many tough guys that like have fanny packs. Until you find out what's in the fanny pack. What's in the fanny pack, Brooklyn?
You tell him.
He's packing in the fanny pack. Packing a heater. A pistola. So that kind of stacks well with his personality. So, and where we live, it's rare. It's rare to have a permit. Fanny Pack Larry's got one.
Parkour.
That's Fanny Pack Granny. Get it?
Oh, juice.
It doesn't quite rhyme. Never mind. Forget I said that. Okay. Forget I said it. So yeah, he's going to help Tuesday, Wednesday, watch the doors and the parking lots. There are crazy people in the world, Brookie, who like to do terrible things. So you get a big group of kids in one area having fun, especially if you throw in like a sprinkle of little faith in there. There are some crazy people who would want to do some crazy things. What do those crazy people need, Brookie? It's a trick question.
Jesus.
Hey!
That wasn't a
That's the
trick
question. That's
question.
it. Yeah. All right. But if they want to get sassy and diabolical with kids, that's not happening. Sassy's putting it nicely. Here's our offering. Keep stacking this thing so that we maximize our space. Maybe we find that last teddy bear. This is what we do. Nope, not that. This is what we do. All right, that's our offering. When we see a church, sometimes the offerings hurt, like leaving your last can of peaches or something. But it's not a sacrifice unless it hurts. Sacrifice for your kids, sacrifice your time to be at this event, sacrifice your money to help with this cause. It's only a sacrifice if it hurts. It can be a blessing if it doesn't hurt. You can still help someone and it not faze you. You could have so much money or so much time that you're happy to give it. Sometimes it hurts. I'm really ranting, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Somehow we went from Fanny Pack Larry to that. Anyway, Fanny Pack Larry's a good guy. Man, if you're going to have a fanny pack and you're looking for what to put in it, there's just one idea. Oh, I was saying, it's hard to get a permit out here. Not many people jump through all the hoops to get a permit out here. In other states, you just don't even need a permit. It's ironic that the unpermitted states are sort of the least violent states, and the permit requirement states are sort of the more violent states. Go figure that one. Theories in the comments if you want. All right. Mine saved my life once. I don't think I've ever told that story. Probably won't tell it today. We've already wandered too much.
Yeah.
But it saved a violent interaction. Is that a white bear or is that a brown bear?
It's a brown bear.
Dang it.
No, white bear is like really white.
Yeah, I just, wishful thinking, right? I was hoping for a crossbow too. Comments. Let's get back to the comments. How about that? We've really stepped in some things that people could be offended by. Some people might have already tuned out and unsubscribed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame that on Fanny Pack Larry though.
Oh, that's not nice.
Some people are uncomfortable with the topic. If you are, that's okay. To each his own.
Will Myers says, the quote had to be from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, we got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. When I was your age, a little older than you, in high school, I thought it was so funny. And now that I watch it as an adult, I'm like, it's not that funny. Not that funny. I mean, I still have some. I love quoting it though. Anyway.
He also says, he set the game in 1890s USA, Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming.
Yeah.
1980s or 1880s?
Oh, sorry.
1880s.
1890s.
1890s. Okay. There's
You could run down Zez with a Constaga wagon. Ha ha ha. It's good for picking up friends from Spokompton Airport.
Okay. That's a comment. I like it. Got big pasta right here. Any other comments, Brooklyn?
Yeah, Jason says he ate 2,600 calories of Kate Farm's tube feeding goop via.
That's rough, Jason. God bless you, Jason. You're better, man. Keep moving forward. I know some people say get the mag out, get the rounds out. I don't like to be in my inventory for 2 or 3 9mm bullets. Take my eye off the real world and get shot. So I keep moving. All right, Jason, love you, appreciate you. You've been a huge support to the channel, and I appreciate it. And I was glad to hear that when you were, I don't know if it's chemo, you're going through long treatments. There's a hatchet over there. I don't need it. That you kind of binge watched a series on my channel, and that really was encouraging to me. I know it was painful for you, but it was encouraging to me that the channel is uplifting and positive enough that when you are just feeling like utter garbage in your physical body and going through all that I could be of some sort of help. Fanta.
Fanta.
This Fanta's for you, Jason. Fanta's up, everybody. Franta. Do I have it in my hand? No. to Jason in good health.
That was my Fanta.
Any other comments, Brooklyn?
Fellow Gaming says kids woke him up at 5:30.
It was like his first day off, and his kids get him up at 5:30. Been there. Brooklyn's always been an early bird.
Yeah.
What was the name of that account?
Fellow Gaming.
Fellow Gaming. Remind me to check out that channel. I bet that's a channel. If I haven't subscribed to you yet, I will. And I gotta watch some videos. So keep up the good work. I'm assuming that's a gaming channel. Wired. People can be looking for that for a while. And a hacksaw. Dang, if you were base building, this is a good little potty area. Yes. Pears.
Stephen Price says he looks around the hay bales. It's a 50-50 chance that you find mushrooms.
Yep, hay bales for mushrooms. Appreciate that comment. Helpful. How about I just hit you? Okay. This is weird. Oh, another pear.
Wow.
I'll just eat it.
Bob Simmons says Dumb and Dumber. Great movie.
Dumb and Dumber.
Stephen Price also says, don't know if it's still a thing, but you used to be able to take vitamins and eat meat raw without getting
I don't
sick.
think that is a thing anymore. Someone answer that. I think Rax might have answered that comment. I think they might have taken that away. I don't risk it. I never did. Even back when it was a thing, it was unsettling to me to eat like something that was rotten, but you take vitamins. I don't know. Especially with if I'm just goofing around, sure, but with a long-term survivor, I don't want to risk it.
Les Allen says he thought you were going to start breaking into song with the loop around.
Loop around. We could loop around. What are we gonna do?
Loop around.
That's the beginning of a song. I don't remember actually saying that, but it sounds like something I would say.
I remember you saying that.
What was I?
Just, like,
did I stutter? Oh,
yeah,
loop around. Loop around.
Or you're like loop,
like a little brain fart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alcohol tincture. How we doing on bandages? We got plenty. I don't think I need that. You know us, we're trying not to just carry stuff. It has to have a purpose. Like in my real life, guys, I purged down to 5 collared shirts and 15 t-shirts. I have 6 hoodies. I'm going to get rid of 1, so I'll have 5. I think that's pretty good. I got 2 suits for special occasions, 5 collared shirts, 15 t-shirts, and I love it. I love it that way. I love my closet being simple and empty. My laundry is simple and quick. I have to do a little more often, but that's okay. I don't keep stuff that I don't wear, that I don't like, it doesn't fit. So, gotta go through my pants. I got 2 pairs of jeans. I'm gonna pick one and dump the other. The one I really like has a huge hole right in the groin area. Not good. I got it patched from an old lady in my church, but then it ripped on the other side of the seam, so I might ask her, because those jeans fit so good. My new jeans that I tried to replace them with fit okay. So I got to pick one or the other and dump the other. I'm not going to keep them both. Give away the other. All right, Brookie, any other comments?
Nope.
All right. We covered a lot of ground today. Fanny pack, Larry, guns, church, children, pants. What else did we cover? Topics. We covered a lot. Rotten food. Yeah, we really... Oh, doggy house. We really covered a lot of ground. Now we got to figure out where we are for next episode. Or do we? We are just nomads. I'm going to loot that last house there, and we're going to log off in it. Nice little town here. I think we're heading west. That way is north. So that way is west. Okay. Here's a sign we can see and figure out exactly where we are for next episode. Beautiful, beautiful countryside in this game. Unbelievable. Let's try to remember this. Morn Rebka.
I mean, you don't need to remember it if you're logging out. You could just look at the sign
Rebka.
again.
That's true, but I want to look it up before I log back on again. Alright guys, this has been that episode. Looks like we've survived another day. Trying to survive the whole year. Thanks for watching. Good night. God bless. We're going to keep gaming.
Straight through the apocalypse.